And we are live. Ben and I are back for
Fabulous.
another music,
Crazy.
movies, and mayhem.
Yes.
And
80s galore.
Ben came as
I don't know what I came as. And I was just explaining to Heather, I was trying to go for the new romantics look and I can't do makeup. So smoky eye was it. And even that hasn't come out. It looks like I've been punched twice.
stop it. No, you
But
haven't.
hey.
No, I know I
It's all
feel
good.
naked because, Ben ups the game and I'm just kind of like, oh, here, here's a little lip gloss.
I think that's fine. You look fabulous. You don't need makeup. It's fine. Fine.
Oh, well, anyway,
Honestly.
again, like as I always say, flattery will get you everywhere. But hey, so today we are talking about movies and 80s movies and
Movies.
soundtracks. And I started off with a lyric. It's broken up a little bit, but can anybody remember what movie from the 80s?
I'm trying to.
99 and a half of you. Gotta have all of your love. And then it goes there, one part of you just ain't enough. So little teaser to
I
start
love
off.
it. I love it. And it's on the tip of my tongue.
And also, people want to share what are your favorite 80s movies soundtracks. And I'm glad I started researching a little bit because I actually forgot about some, if you can
So,
believe it.
Heather, I was exactly the same. I went through my cupboard. I've got a pile here that I want to show. And I went through my cupboard and I thought, I forgot how many good 80s movies there was actually.
Well, for me,
Have I
they were the
crashed? Have I
soundtracks.
crashed?
That's not just the movies, but the soundtracks always save them. And yes,
Yeah.
at that Cassie and she's double dipping today. So thank
I
you,
love it. I
Jax.
love it.
And we have Kat here. Hello, Kat.
Hey,
Good to
cat.
see you. And are we got anybody? Oh,
Yeah.
Luscious Lexi is here. Sexy Lexi.
Hello.
Laviciousness Lexi. She has all these fun names, but this is our sexy
I don't
Lexi.
think I've met Lexi yet, I think this
Okay,
is the
Kat, we're
first
not doing
time.
any readings today, sweetheart. We are. Oh, I forgot. I got the banner going. Oops, we're not doing.
We can do that as
I'm like,
well.
why is she typing me? Okay. Who's going to fix the banner now? The proper one on.
Um, Commercial break. So,
Yes.
fine, it's
Continue.
fine.
Carry on.
We've
Carry
both had
on.
technical problems this evening, haven't we? That I had technical problems. At one point, my computer wasn't loading properly for some weird reason.
I'm just having brain. Okay. 80s movies.
Oh, hello, Alex. Nice to meet you too. I've heard so much about you, and I've never actually met you, but you've got fabulous energy. Um,
And there we
and
go.
Sandy, hi Sandy, how are you?
Sandisa
Jax,
is
of
here.
course.
There we go. That's the proper one.
Yay!
And if we want to add a little, can I add a little scroll to that? Is it going to work? Nope. Hold on a second. Oh, when you change computers and from laptops and then
I
you go
know.
from Windows to or iPhone to, oh, good Lord. Well, it's
I've
just
done
funny.
it myself. How is your new laptop, by the way? Because I know you've had
Oh my
new
God. Ask
learning
Tom.
curve. Yeah.
Poor Tom. I'm like, for seconds. No, I don't want that on for 7 seconds. How do you take a timer off? That was weird.
Oh,
Remove
you're welcome,
timer.
Lexi.
Show. And it keeps putting a timer on it. Hold on a second. Disable timer.
It's
Oh, for the
StreamYard, isn't
love of goddess. I'm just going to, it's the
it?
80s movies
Yeah,
soundtracks.
yeah, that's what it is, guys. You can see from the title, definitely.
There's Sandy. Hello, sir. So yes, I still love the never ending story. And that is by
Yes,
the gentleman who was the lead singer for Kaji Gugu. And I'm thinking
Lamel.
Jamal, thank you.
Yeah,
The never ending
I had
story.
that on my list. I know. I was like, this
Oh,
is definitely on my list. I love this film. It's fantastic.
Yes, girl. And that was one of the movies I forgot. I'm looking at these songs going, I know I went, oh, Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh,
So The Heat
yes.
is On by the late Glenn Fry.
Love it.
Patti LaBelle also, I believe, did a song on that soundtrack. So if anybody has a movie or a soundtrack they want to have, find out who the, no, come back here. My iTunes has been acting up today. I do not know. I even typed in the movie Vision Quest to get a list of songs, and it wouldn't bring up the thing in that they were giving me an actual Native American Vision Quest music. They were giving me rap, and I'm like, no, I'm asking for 80s movies.
We're not in retrograde, are we?
I thought we were done with that.
I was hoping we were done with it.
See, now here it is, music from the original. So we have XLF, of course. Do
That,
do
yeah,
do 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 do
I love
do.
that.
And let's see,
That's
we
good to
also have
hear.
the Neutron Dance by the Pointer Sisters. The Heat is On, Shakedown, Bob Seger, and the Silver Bullet Band. You heard
Oh,
Bob Seger,
yes.
right? Yes.
Yes, of course.
So, and they're not letting me
Hi, Hershey.
see the. Okay, this is my thing is acting weird. Hershey, what's up, girl? Every time I see Hershey's name, I want to get some chocolate. Devo,
Yeah,
yes, Devo's been on
yeah,
some.
Devo. Yeah.
Let's see. Wait a minute. I saw a guy play it on the keyboard with tennis balls. That's
Instead of his hands.
wow. I guess he wanted to save his hands for other things, but we're not going to go there today. So that's
It's like already, guys.
we're not. No, we're not. Oh my God. So Ben, what are some of your? Well, we'll start off with you
Oh,
because
wow.
Heather has.
I have to show you this one because I love comedy. We've both got big lists, I think. I love this because I loved a British film called the Carry On films, but this is like the American version, and it sort of came out in the 80s. And you probably know it's Police Academy.
Oh, the Police Academy movies.
I
Yes, the
love
guy
it.
that could make any sound with his voice. I mean, that
Yes,
was
and Steve Guttenberg is brilliant in it. And that woman that is really quiet, and then she ends up shouting at that. It's really good. I just love
well,
it so
that
much.
little short black lady. She goes,
Yeah, that's it.
and the one guy actually ended up going on and playing on a TV show later on called The Closer. I can't think of his name,
Yeah,
but he's the shorter, older gentleman, and then he went on to the Major Crimes after that. So yeah, he's been around for a while.
yeah. But yeah, one of my favourite, absolutely. And I love I didn't realise, but you know Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. There was a
Not
song.
personally.
No. There you have it.
Couldn't resist. So
You?
people
I mean, well, you should know him. You should have had dinner with him at least, Heather.
I do
Um,
know.
I mean, I don't know where he is in America, but he's not alive actually now. Is he passed away?
I think we lost Brian this year. I think
Yeah, that's
actually
such a
we've been
shame.
losing a lot of folks. Yeah,
But he did a song on one of the soundtracks. So yeah, I love Beach Boys. So,
Casper Baby Pants. Now that's something I can't unsee. Casper Baby Pants. Almost makes me think of Baby Shark. I'm like, no, okay, but yeah. I mean, one of the greatest from the '80s movie soundtracks, actually. And now I'm getting all excited talking about this, and his name is leaving me. Footloose, The Danger Zone.
Not Flashdance. I know which one you mean.
His name, people. I can't. When I get excited, my brain completely shuts down, and I can't think of.
I know who it is. I know Kevin Bacon.
No. This is the singer that does all the '80s songs. He was Kenny Loggins. I was just thinking Loggins and Messina.
Okay.
So Kenny Loggins, he's doing the same thing too over the years. He's been making kids songs, kids albums.
Oh wow, that's great! I never knew that.
Bye, Hershey. Thanks for popping in.
Oh, bye, Hershey. Nice to see you.
Oh yeah, Kenny Loggins did a lot of songs for big movies, Top Gun, Footloose, and I know I'm probably,
I had no idea.
Danger Zone. I mean, I love that.
Yeah,
so you hear it, you just want to crank it and hit the gas pedal.
Yeah. I didn't realize he'd done all these. That's really cool.
Oh, you're going to see. Wait a minute. Blessings all meteor shower on the 13th and free to watch. Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
free to. I love
We,
it.
we got clouds and stuff moving in, but maybe I will take a look and see if I can see that tomorrow. Yep.
Sandy also asked me what my favourite tarot card was. It's the star. I love the star because I think it represents hope, doesn't it? And I think everyone
Wait a minute, how
should have
did I
hope.
miss that? Who asked you that question?
It was Sandy. I think it was
Sandy,
Philip.
did I miss you? Blessings meteor shower, so I'm going up further. Ah, there we go. And what a great card, favorite card, the star,
I
baby in the
know.
star. We were talking about Prince,
Yeah,
a few weeks back,
exactly. Yeah,
you
it's
know?
all linked. But no, I love the star. I think it's just hope. After like a tower moment, there's always like a flash of hope,
Mhm.
isn't there? So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that
When
is.
the walls come tumbling down, when the walls, when I was going actually through my new Lenormand deck that I got. I don't know if you
Oh,
was able to catch that, and I was looking at the tower, the building. I'm like, how
mm,
when would I to do songs, pull these and think of songs, and I went, and then all of a sudden I was thinking tower when the walls. So that's where Heather's brain is today. Um,
we're in 80s brain today.
yes. Aha, here we go. She's got it. Breaking soundtrack. Yes, ma'am. So
Oh
Shaka
yes,
Khan was on that as well.
yeah.
Lots of
You
the
can't
movie.
beat
Well,
the
that's
80s.
actually it's cheesy, but it is one of my favorite '80s movies. My cousin and I had loved it. The sequel was kind of it was all right,
Mm,
but
mm,
has some great
mm,
songs like that. Din da 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 da. I'm so you go rock doo doo. I can't play it
yeah.
because I'll get in trouble. But the minute people hear that, they'll be like, "Oh yeah," and that came from the second one. But
Mm.
the gems that were on the Breakin' soundtrack. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you another one that I came across. I don't. I've watched the film a couple of times. The Lost Boys. I love
That's
that
yep.
soundtrack. Is that on yours?
Yeah, Shan loves that. It was a bit gory for me because I don't really like,
Mm,
you know,
horror.
horror gore like that.
Yeah.
But talk about a soundtrack. Do you know
Oh my
anybody
God.
that was on the soundtrack?
I love that soundtrack. It's just so
In
80s, isn't it?
Excess, Lou
So,
Graham,
yeah.
um, Elton John. Don't let the sun go down
Oh
on
yeah,
me.
Elton John.
And there's a
Yeah.
couple of other. That's why I love soundtracks is that you get the big people, but then you also have these
Yeah.
other little gems. You know.
I know, and there was a song on there called "I Believe," and I can't remember who it was by.
Mhm.
I don't think they're very prevalent, but oh,
Let's see if
it's
I
my
can
favourite
find.
song on there.
Let's see if iTunes is going to behave for me today. Well, at least for this one. So, Lost Boys soundtrack. Are you going to play nice now? Okay, so Lost Boys, Cry Little Sister, I Still Believe by Tim Capello.
That's it. Yeah, I love that
The Cry
song.
Little Sister, that's the theme. That's a cool song too by
Yeah,
Gerard McMahon. So, yeah.
yeah.
Hey, little sister. Oh, it just the lyrics.
I know.
Ooh,
You
yeah.
can't beat it, can you? I just like the 80s sound as well, like the synth. Like the synth
Mhm.
sound. I love that.
Definitely. And you can't mention '80s movies without Madonna. So we all know she got her movie
Yes.
break. Well, she did another other movie that, I'm not going to mention, just it was low budget, but it was something that she had done initially. But her big breakout was Vision Quest.
Was it
And
really?
yeah,
I was not thinking of Vision Quest. I was thinking of something totally different.
not Desperately Seeking Susan. That came later on.
And Who's
But
That Girl was another one that she did, wasn't it, in the
Who's That
80s?
Girl was
Yeah.
after Desperately Seeking Susan.
I didn't know
And
she did something off Vision Quest.
yep, she was on Vision Quest. She did Crazy for You. That's where it came from. She
Oh
performed it during
gosh, yes, you're right.
during one of the scenes and The Gambler. So those were her two
Oh,
songs. We also have Lunatic Fringe by Red Rider.
yeah.
Um, we also have, Only the Young by The Journey. I mean,
Oh yeah. I
so
know.
again, a lot of great music.
Labyrinth was another one of my favourites with David Bowie.
I've never seen that. I never seen it
Heather, you've got to
interest.
see it.
Yeah,
It's so good, and it's
maybe I will.
brilliant songs on there. Underground, great. I
Well,
tell you, well, this I don't know if it's got so much of a soundtrack on it, but which one was it now? This one. Uh, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and
That was
I love.
partly filmed in Buffalo, New York, in the area around Buffalo. We remember how everyone was all excited. They're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
really?
Martin's here, John Candy." Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Mhm.
this film, and it's oh, what's the song called now? Every Time You Go Away. Every time
Every
you
time
go
you go. Yeah, by Paul
away.
Young.
That's it, Paul
Yep.
Young. Yeah, I
He's
love that.
English.
He
Yes.
is, I know, which I thought was quite interesting. And yeah, Jack said Uncle Buck. I've got that on my list as well. I absolutely love that film. I don't think there's any well-known songs, but it's just such a great film.
Well, one film that John Candy was in that I liked was Splash with Daryl Hannah and
Oh
Tom.
yeah, was that with Tom Hanks?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was. Oh, it was
Tom
Tom
Hanks,
Hanks.
yeah.
Yeah, that was it. And he was
And
his
he
brother,
says,
wasn't he?
I fell in love with the fish. And John Candy's like, well, I mean, it was just like, how do you respond to that? So I remember that one scene. Um, but of
Yeah, I
course,
love
with
that.
Footloose, you had Kenny
Yeah,
Loggins. You had, come on, let's hear it for the boy. We had them on there.
yeah.
Why am I not being able to think of the names? My goodness, let me just type this in here. Footloose, because you know how there's like all, but we got to talk about. But yeah, I saw Footloose with a girl I used to be friends with. Um, and that was our first movie we ever, was it the first movie or was that other movie? No, I think that was the second movie, but we saw it, the weekend it came out. Her mom took us. Footloose 80s movie. So not Irene Cara. Here, hold on a second. Where's the music? Where's the music? They usually give you a thing of list of
I know what you mean.
songs that are on there. And well, we do have, holy crap.
Well, while you're looking for that, Heather,
Yeah, sure, sure.
there's another one that I wanted to share. It's actually the theme, Ghostbusters.
You can't. Yeah.
Perhaps I know. I thought I had to say that one because I just absolutely
Who
love
you going to call?
Ghostbusters. I love
Ghostbusters.
that. It's one of my favourite films,
Um,
without a doubt. And because
oh.
Pretty in Pink is another one.
That's on the list too. I
One of
can't
the
find
Black
the
Panther.
music, but it has the soundtrack. Okay. So it was actually re-released. I did not know this with
Oh,
additional songs because there are sometimes songs that appear in the movie that don't appear on the soundtrack. Like on Karate Kid, Cruel
oh yeah, Karate
Summer
Kid.
was in that movie, but it never
Yeah,
appeared on the soundtrack. And I had all that on vinyl as well. But Girl Gets Around, Sammy Hagar, Bonnie Tyler, Holding Out for a Hero. Everybody knows
yes.
that song.
I'm holding up my own. Yeah.
I'm
Hi,
free.
Selena.
Hi, Selena. And where
Hey,
is the other
Selena.
one? Oh, why do they not have the other dude on here? The girl that does Let's Hear It for the Boy.
I know you
Why
mean.
is she not listed on here? That is weird. Anyway, but yes, Pretty in Pink, OMD,
Oh,
if you
love it.
leave.
Yes, OMD. I love
And
that.
Megas is here. That's
Hey,
we love
Megas.
Kenny Loggins. Yeah. Well, Loggins was popular in the 70s with his ring partner, Loggins and Messina. And which I didn't know of really or understand until I started going out with Shan. But Top Gun, yes, Splash.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. And Selena, where did you go? There she is. Hey, Selena.
Yeah.
um, so yeah. Wait a minute, what movie were we just talking about?
I can't I got distracted. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Pretty in Pink. We had the
Pretty in Pink.
psychedelic furs,
Oh, that was
Pretty in
it.
Pink,
Like I say,
OMD
we've
was
got
in
brain fog
there.
today.
Yeah.
I've got brain fog today.
Well, one of us got lucky today. Sorry. That was a bad joke. Oh my God.
No, it wasn't. I crashed as you said that, and I was like, "Oh, now I look like I'm not laughing."
Oh
Have I
no.
crashed, Heather? Am I still
No,
here?
oh no, you're here. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Once
No,
you get
no, I thought
crashed,
I'd
I thought,
crashed.
oh my God, did I
I was
break
like,
that? Did I?
"You
But
broke me
sometimes
several times."
okay. And yet he keeps coming back. This is going more 50 Shades instead of 80s movies. But Irene is here. Hello, Irene.
Hi,
Oh my
Irene.
goodness.
Nice to see you.
I'm
I'm
tired and
sorry.
my brain is soup.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
I love all the John Hughes movies. Yes, speaking of John Hughes, also
Oh,
The Breakfast
brilliant.
Club. I think if anybody
Love it.
is asked
Love
what
it.
80s movie, I think even over Footloose, I think most people would be like Breakfast Club.
Yeah. And didn't he do
And
16 Candles as well?
yes. And
Yeah.
actually, I believe they filmed, I saw a recent, because the first time in 40 years, the whole original cast got together on stage for one of those cons, Comic Cons or something. And
Yeah.
that was the first time, because over the years, Emilio never attended them. It was always the others.
Yeah,
But this
that's
time
right.
it was all of them. And they mentioned that, I think during the interview, that John actually had filmed I think Breakfast Club first, but the production company wanted them to release 16 one or the two. So
Yeah.
one was done before the other, but yeah.
Great
And Simple
films.
Minds, Don't You Forget About Me.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
can't have an 80s soundtrack. I saw
I
that at
liked them.
yeah.
They
And
were
so
brilliant.
who was, oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, because here, I don't know if it was the same in the US, but Simple Minds was kind of in competition with U2.
Oh.
And you were either a fan of Simple Minds or U2. But I loved Simple Minds, I did.
Oh, and they
That
are
sounds
still
right.
releasing music, and it sounds pretty good. But to this day, they
Yeah,
kind of, cringe at that being their well-known song. They're like,
yeah.
but I understand because all you ever hear on radio is Take on Me, but they've been recording music
I
all
know.
the whole time.
Yeah.
And they had other great albums that came out soon
Mm,
after and other songs that hit the top, whatever. And they never play them. They only play
I know.
and they had some incredible videos. They still pushed the gamut for video production on a lot of their
Yeah.
videos, but after Take on Me, and
That's
then they
the
started,
one they're remembered for, isn't it? Which is a shame because they've got some really good songs, actually.
yeah, and he still has a
You
very
know.
good voice. Morton's taken very good.
Oh,
And
yeah.
speaking of 80s movies, they actually did The Living Daylights for one of the James Bond's movies.
Yes, they did, didn't they?
The Living Daylights. I'm not sure which Bond, 'cause I'm not a Bond person, but I did, hear them
And
and
didn't
Duran
you?
Duran.
I was going to say Duran did as well, didn't they?
hmm
And Sheena Easton.
Yes.
Uh,
For Your Eyes Only.
That's it, for your eyes only. I can't. Do you know? I know the songs, but I can't remember the names of these songs. But yeah, for
And
your
there's
eyes
still some
only.
that I'm like, wait a minute, that's on an 80s playlist. What movie did that come on? But I
I
didn't
know.
have the let's see, what was it?
Pink
Um
Floyd.
Last American Virgin, stuff like that. I wasn't really allowed to watch because I was young and stuff like that. I didn't, like. There were parts of like the Breakfast Club where, Judd Hirsch was talking about popping babies and doing this and that, and I thought that was nasty as a child. But
Yeah.
when Ali Sheedy, that was the character I could relate to. Was there a certain character from
Yes.
the Breakfast Club
The
that?
Breakfast Club.
Same to
I
people in chat.
probably.
Did you relate to any of the kids?
I think I related more to the blonde guy. What's his
Anthony Michael
name?
Hall.
Yeah. I think that was the one I would have been. I would have wanted to have been Emilio Estevez, but I probably would have been the other
Well,
one.
he was cruel. They ended up, bullying that one poor kid that ended up being his friend. And they were
Yeah,
kind of laughing. Yeah, we taped his butt cheeks, this and that. And, they kind of laugh. And he goes, you know how humiliating that was for him to have his father come and see that. And when they had to remove that tape, it tore flesh off of his skin. I mean, it was
that's
just,
terrible.
so they were
Yeah,
kind of like learning from each other and kind of,
yeah.
understanding, so when
But
they would see each
I, c-
other, it would be more,
I
respectful.
can see why, because I liked Ali Sheedy's character though, and I think
That was my,
I can
except for the
identify with her. Yeah,
dandruff. I,
yeah.
I had dandruff back then, but I didn't do that to my drawings.
But didn't she look fabulous at the end of Breakfast Club though? Because she looks totally, she looks so
Yeah, because
pretty, didn't
Molly
she?
Ringwald went ahead and did her
Yeah,
hair, or Claire, Claire
yeah,
did her, makeup and stuff because she kind of had googly eyes with
yeah.
Emilio, and
And did
she's
you know Molly Ringwald was actually supposed to do Ali Sheedy's character, but then
yeah.
she ended
I'm
up
glad
getting
they
cast.
switched it. It was
Yeah,
is it something how
so
things work out? How
I
you
know
they say, well, I read
it's
for
crazy.
this, and I was like, what? Like Shan was just telling me somebody else had um applied for Rocky, or somebody, no, Sylvester Stallone was offered a role for somebody, and I was just like, ew, my God, he didn't
Mm.
get that role, because it would have been so. I can't remember what the movie was, but
No, I know. Weird
Make us watch
Science.
Weird Science. Yeah,
I
that
think I
whole thing
forgot
with
that.
the boobs and stuff. I don't know. I just, with them going, yeah, but she was beautiful, and we just saw an old commercial of her doing the was it Pantene or something, or Prel, Kelly LeBrock doing her, she goes, "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful," or something. I don't know, one of them. Um,
I love that film, I have to say.
Weird Science.
Yeah, the music's great, isn't it? It's the music.
And like you said, it's the synthesizer, and changed so much in Edward Scissorhands. Yes.
Yeah.
Another movie from the 80s. I don't know about the soundtrack though. I just remember certain songs on my playlist going, oh, I got to remember this. And go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, Ice Dance is one I liked on Edward Scissorhands, but I think Edward Scissorhands was the 90s, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was 91
Edward Scissorhands. Hey Siri,
or 99, 90.
what year did Edward Scissorhands come out?
Edward Scissorhands was released on the
1990.
December 1990.
December
Close.
14th. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
it's a good
cusp,
film.
And
Yeah.
hello,
Hi,
Fatima.
Fatima. Nice to see
And
you.
changed so much in Edward Scissors. Oh, that movie, I can't watch that again. It broke my heart.
I
Oh
know
well.
it's quite depressing in some ways, isn't it? That film.
Mm-hmm.
But Tim Burton's films are a bit like that.
That's why I could
Um,
relate to Pretty in Pink, because I was the poor kid, that didn't have the money like the others and stuff, and the girls all made me know it, you know. So I could definitely relate to her character. I
yeah.
didn't have her sewing skills or fashion sense, which would have been nice if I would help me a little bit. But yeah, great soundtrack.
It's great when you can relate to a character, though, isn't it, on screen?
Mm-hmm.
And. But talking of Tim Burton, I also liked Beetlejuice.
I initially did too when that came out.
Yeah. Do you not like it
Deo,
now?
Deo,
I
daylight
love
come and we
that.
wanna go home. Yep.
What's her name? Catherine, someone, isn't it? The lady that played that. Oh, she's brilliant.
The names of the actors, except for Winona Ryder, Baldwin was in there. Gina
Yeah.
Davis was in there. I
Gina
heard the sequel
Davis.
sucked though.
Yeah, I
Some
did
people
watch the
liked it
sequel.
and some people didn't.
Actually, yeah, I couldn't get on board with it. I watched it, and it's just I think it's too many years gone.
Yeah,
I
he's still
think.
a very good actor though.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
really, he was my favorite Batman.
Oh, me too. That's another one, Batman, isn't it?
Although Pattinson did not do a bad job. Robert Pattinson
No,
took
I
on the
haven't seen
role,
that one
and
actually.
it was they're kind of referring to him as like the emo Batman because he's a little bit darker. But if you think about it, that
Mm,
really is his story. That's how he would actually be, not running around in a Batman suit that had the glutes on it, like you know what I mean. When they were doing that whole George Clooney Val
yes,
Kilmer
yeah,
thing with the, but
totally.
come on, guys.
I
So for
know.
me, yeah, both of them did a good job. Patterson too. I was hoping they would do another one.
Yeah.
And John Maderos is here. Hello, John.
John, I've took a leaf out your book and tried to go a little bit rock and roll tonight, but it went wrong. I was telling Heather earlier. I was trying to do a new romantic look and it's gone wrong. Can't do makeup, basically. So,
But you still look good stuff.
oh, thank you, dear.
You're welcome. And
Bless
so
you.
did anybody. Oh, really quick. I got my list here. Last American Virgin, I did not watch, but I found out that The Waitresses, I Know What Boys
Yes.
Like, they did that. That was in the movie.
No, you're joking.
And Open Arms by Journey and Keep on Loving You by REO.
But I tell you what, it was prevalent in the 80s, wasn't it, for artists to kind of do the soundtrack to movies, more so than any other decade, really, I think.
It's still kind of continued in the 90s, but nowadays we all know how music has kind of gone to.
And who did the soundtrack, Heather? What film was it where it was the final countdown? Wasn't that off something? The final countdown.
It may. I mean, that song has been used, and I'm sure they've made millions off of the copyrights over the years. That
Yeah.
was even featured in a video game, Saints
Yeah.
Row, that Shannon and I used to play. So that's a very popular song. They even did for a Geico commercial when they went to go reheat their food during lunch. And I was like, it's the final countdown. So that song, I am sure, has found its way
Yeah.
in many, many movies.
Yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High, as much as
Yes.
I did not like that movie, we got the Beat by the Go-Go's.
Yeah.
Moving in Stereo by the Cars. Cashmere apparently was featured in there, along with Sleeping Angel by Stevie Nicks.
Oh, I love Stevie Nicks.
And Somebody's Baby by Jackson Browne.
Yeah.
And another movie I started to watch, I don't know if I finished watching it because, again, even though it was an anime cartoon, there was still like violence in it, but it had a great soundtrack. Was a Heavy Metal, especially the lead song by John Felder after the Eagles broke up. Yeah, a lot of great songs. Stevie Nicks was on that one too.
Was she really?
Yeah, her song called Blue Lamp. But yeah. So, Kamira, what's your favorite 80s movies and possibly songs? Here we go, Irene. How about Truth or Dare with Madonna? I remember
Truth or Dare with Madonna. Yes.
That was 90s, I believe. No, that was yes, that was in the let me see, because she did that movie after it had been a few years or so after her and Sean Penn had to separate. And when they asked Madonna what has been her true love of her life so far, she kind of almost cried. I don't know if that was fake or what, but she just kind of, her face fell. And she said, Sean will always be, But yeah, Truth or Dare, I think, came out during her Blonde Ambition. So I think that was more night. But again, it was right on that cusp.
I know it kind of feels like 80s, doesn't it? Early 90s, but I know what you mean. I'm just
Let's see. Irene said, I left my husband in the summer of 90 and saw it with him before that. Okay, so that was just before the 90s broke. Okay, well, now I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have just been on the cusp.
And Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yes.
That was a great movie.
About these. Oh, yeah.
That was a very good movie. And the second one was okay, but that first one. Michael Paré. And another movie from the 80s. Do people remember? Michael Paré, Diane Lane. Does that ring a bell to anybody? It was a musical movie. I forgot what they called it. It was like a rock something, like a rock opera or whatever. Streets of Fire. It had the song by Dan Hartman, I Can Dream About You. And you know what was so bizarre? I thought Dan Hartman was the one in the movie singing it. It was a white dude. I thought it was an R&B artist. I mean, the look, everything sound. And then I was like, wait a minute. I'm looking at the. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I picked this film, but it's not. It's Dolly Parton, but it's not 9 till 5 either. Even though you think it was, it's actually a really weird one. It's with Sylvester Stallone. It's called Rhinestone.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, and she sang. What song was it now? It's right at the beginning, and I can't remember the song, but it's really popular. And but it's a great movie. It's very cheesy, but she tries to turn him into like a country singer. And Sylvester Stallone is not a country singer, but it's really good.
This is not A Star Is Born, people. This was not gonna work.
No, definitely not A Star Is Born. But that's another
also
good
an
one.
80s movie.
Yeah, with Barbara. Was Barbara Streisand in that
Barbara
film?
Streisand and Chris Christopherson, I believe.
Yeah.
And then they redid it with
God.
Gaga and the
Yeah.
other gentleman. I can't think of the name, but I would like to see it, but it's so heartbreaking that I just, because at the end, unfortunately, he takes his life.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, I want to go see a movie where I'm going to feel good afterwards,
Yeah.
not depressed.
Not depressed.
And A Star is Born, talking about Miss Tara D.
She's arrived. The star has arrived.
Miss Tara D, what is your favorite 80s movie and soundtrack?
Yes, Miss Toady, tell us what your
Do
favourite
tell.
80s movie is. And your
Well,
favourite
I
film
bet
as
it's
well.
Valley Girl. Gave me with a spoon, right, Miss Tara D? That was like one of the favorite sayings in that movie. But
Yeah.
yeah, they had I Melt With You by Modern English. And everyone knows that song is used so much in movies and commercials and TV shows. And Love My Way by the Psychedelic Furs. I did not know it was in there.
Yeah. They've done loads, haven't they, psychedelic fairs, actually? They did quite a bit.
And the lead singer of the Psychedelic Furs, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but on the latest Depeche Mode album, he actually wrote a song or two with Martin Gore. So I thought
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
Dirty Dancing.
Huh?
Dirty Dancing. That's
There
another.
we go. It's on the list. I mean, come on, name the songs. I mean, that to me, I think people say, when it comes
Time's
to
Life.
80s movies, automatically, I think people will think of Breakfast Club. They'll think of Fame or Flashes, but really, I think the biggest selling one with as many songs, I think, off the album had to have been Dirty Dancing.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to have been because it was so popular.
And that was a B film. They thought, oh my God, no one's going to want to see this, and
Yeah.
it was considered a flop until, I Had the Time of My Life came out and it just blew up, So yeah,
Yeah. I love that film.
That's a great movie.
I'll tell you another film, but I think this was 1990, not 80s, but Ghost. Not Ghost. What was it called now? It's got Julia Roberts in, and I think it was
Pretty Woman?
It wasn't Pretty Woman. It was Sleeping with the Enemy, but the song in it was called Big Brown Eyes, and it was Big Brown, and it was Roy Orbison. But I don't know if that was an 80s song. I think it might have been. And it was a lovely song anyway. But Pretty Woman is another one. Love that
Yes. Pretty Woman. There you go. Irene said Pretty Woman and Flashdance were big for her. Flashdance. I mean, every song too. I'm Going on a Manhunt. We had the theme song. We had, Gloria. That Gloria. I don't know if Gloria appeared on the soundtrack, but it was in the movie when her sister was trying to perform on ice skates. We had that fall. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Flashdance by now, but yeah, it just. Great soundtrack. So Bonnie Tyler was in that one too, I believe, if I remember correctly. Maniac, just
Brilliant.
a lot
Mannequin.
of
Mannequin. That was that's.
Mannequin. Yes. I think there was a Starship song on there. Nothing's gonna stop us now, right? Yeah, it was like
yes, that's it. I think. Yeah.
Oops.
Fame.
Yeah, Fame. Best 80s movie, Mannequin, Splash, and Fame from Miss Tara D. And I did mention Splash. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And Fame. I think I saw some of Fame. But the soundtrack, I mean, every time during skating, open skate, the minute they put that song on, a bunch of people were like, oh, God, just jump on the rink. You got to skate, to Fame.
Yeah.
Xanadu was, no.
Xanadu, yeah.
I think Xanadu was 80. I think it just made it, 80 or 81.
Olivia Newton-John.
There's another one. Yep. Cheesy, but, and I was so like, him painting, and then he just skated right into her image and went to another universe. And later on, I was thinking, boy, if I did, I'd probably knock myself out.
I always wanted to do a video of Xanadu.
Yes, she is still very hot. She's, but she won't be associated with that movie, especially with the special edition where they talked about, they talked to the actors and stuff. And I think it was because of how shall we say, inappropriate,
Yeah.
behaviors and things. But it's still. Did you mention Xanadu? Yes, we did. Grease. I never really liked Grease, but I did like the music.
Isn't
I
that
did like
was
the
that
music.
80s or was that 70s?
No, actually, Miss Taro D, I think Grease was 77 or 78. Hey, Siri, what year did the movie Grease come out?
Grease was released on the 16th
78.
of June, 1978.
June 16th.
Great one.
So I fell in love with her. I never got to watch that, but she also had a part in Castle. If you haven't seen Castle, spoiler alert, she plays a bad person, but she was in that. She also played the ex-wife of Cal from Lie to Me, another great show that had come out during, I think, this decade. So yeah, she's been still having parts here and there, and she's looking fabulous. Never liked Grease. Oh my God. You know what though? I did like the second one with Michelle. I know that was bad, but I did enjoy the music from the second one with Michelle Pfeiffer. Adrian
I never
Zmed was
watched
in
it.
there. Yeah.
Is it good?
No, but I like the music.
Yeah. I did like the guy as well. What was his name? What was his name? Who blonde haired, wasn't he? Was it Miles?
Oh, look at Ben. Ben looks very
thank
handsome.
you, Miss Terry Day. I can't do eyeshadow, Miss Terry Day. I was trying to do the New Romantics and I couldn't do it. And I said to Heather, I said, look, something happened. It all went wrong. But thank you, my love.
See, I told you, even Miss Taro D is giving you props. It does not look
I know.
bad.
I should have got Hector to do it. He would have done a much better job than I would have.
Miss Taro D, start telling Hector we're going to be,
yeah, calling him up.
Shipping him out, yeah.
For favors.
The second one was horrible. Yeah, but I was a young girl, latchkey, kid. I was a latchkey kid. And so for me, the music, I would love to sing along and whatnot. So looking here, The Karate Kid, even the second movie, Peter Cetera, Glory of Love, that was a big hit.
The Beaches with Bette Midler.
Was that 80s?
Yeah, it was 88.
I can't believe it's that old already.
Yeah.
I'm so old.
Wind Beneath My Wings, that was it.
Wind Beneath My Wings, yes. Irene, save your brain cells and skip it. Miss Taro D, the one that I did like was the song with the seasons. I always loved that song. That was my favorite song from when we were talking about Streets of Fire. Tonight We Were Born to Be Young. Oh my God, I love that song too from that movie. Back to the Future had some great songs on there too.
That is one of my favorite soundtracks.
Power of Love. Huey Lewis in the News. And a lot of people don't realize Lindsey Buckingham was on that soundtrack too. So was Eric Clapton.
Was Lindsey Buckingham on it?
Yeah, Etta James.
Wow.
So there's a lot of great songs too from the Back to the Future soundtrack.
I'll tell you who else Lindsey Buckingham was on was that Chevy Chase film, and it was Holiday. It was called.
Yeah, Holiday Road.
Yeah, Holiday Road.
Yeah. And another Kenny Loggins. I forgot when you mentioned Chevy Chase. The one with the golf, the golf and the gopher.
I know which one you mean. I know which one. It wasn't a vacation film, was it? It was.
Chevy Chase always rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, I never really watched Caddyshack. Thank you. It also had John Candy in it, I believe. Right?
Yes, I think you might be right.
So yeah, that was a good song. They had a good song on there. The song, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about Chevy Chase. I was always like that. I like John Candy. That was my favorite.
I was in love with the guy from Fright Night. He was in the second Mannequin movie and Christy Swanson. See, now Sham would probably know a lot of this because he does movies. Me nowadays, I'm just kind of like, meh. When it comes to movies, well, don't you want to see this again? No, I've seen it like 50 million times.
Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night, that was in the
That
70s.
was
No, wait a minute. There was two of them. There was Saturday Night. There was the second one where John Travolta was a dancer too.
I thought it was. I think. Oh, actually, you might be right. I thought it was Saturday Night. John Travolta was in.
That might John Travolta
That
was, in
ringing.
the famous Saturday
Yeah.
Night Fever with the Bee Gees, but then I think in the 80s they released another one
Oh, okay.
where he was a dancer. I just can't. Oh, what's Mr. Already saying here? The club that they filmed that movie in is in Brooklyn, and it was a gay club owned by the mob. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And Jax is like, hell yeah. And Groundhog, was that in the 80s?
Early 90s again.
Early 90s? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. He was the guy
Bill Murray.
on that show, Herman's Head. I don't know. See,
Yeah.
now, like I said, no, Shan, he would probably know some of these. My friend Groovy and I won the disco dancing concert in our city. It was hilarious. We hadn't practiced or planned it. Man, we kicked off the
Oh, that's ace. That's brilliant.
Actually, it's so cute that you say that. I share that, Irene, because when I was little and I was in grade school, I think this was like second grade, they had a talent show and Lisa came with her baton outfit on and she had her makeup done and she did this baton routine and everything. And me, I didn't, and I just started dancing. And then afterwards, a couple of kids came up to me and one of them was singing. I still remember his name, Kevin Smith. And he said to me, "Oh, you dance really good, Heather." Like, thanks, Kevin. So I love that you hear that. Yeah. Let's see, what else are we sharing here? Oops. Let me back up a little bit. Groundhog was 93. Ferris Bueller, yes.
Love that one. That was another John Hughes film, I think.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Let's see. Groundhog was in the 80s again. Get it? We kept repeating itself over and over.
So day.
Bueller. Let's see. There was another one that you just mentioned. I don't know if it was a John Hughes film, but it was the one that had John Cusack standing outside with the boombox playing Peter Gabriel's "In Your Eyes." In your eyes.
What was that film called?
I can't remember. I had it written down somewhere, but yeah.
I haven't got that one, have I? No.
Everybody does that now. You'll see people doing it shows here and there. They'll be like, "Come back to me," and they'll be standing outside with a boombox, and I'm like, yeah, people make fun of the 80s, but still everyone likes to refer back to that. Let me tell you.
It's true.
The Legend of Billie Jean.
Yes.
Benatar, Invincible.
Yeah.
We will be invincible.
I remember.
Was that the Tom Cruise one where he drove the car into the? I don't know.
Is that Risky Business? With Tom.
No, that was Risky Business. This one with John Cusack wasn't. I can't think of the name of the movie now. That's awful. And I don't have it here. Oh, and another song. Remember it from the 80s? And it goes, "Oh yeah, don't." Remember that? That was featured in the movie Secret of My Success. That had Michael J. Fox in it. Don't.
Oh, I love Michael J. Fox.
Still use that every now and then. Yeah.
Oh, that's
and we're still going. I think that's it. I think I went through
I've got some other films, but they're not got much towards the soundtrack. But I wonder whether
you've seen them. Movies, yeah.
Because they're a little bit dark, some of them. But I wanted to. I love this film, and it was based on a book. But have you ever seen Flowers in the Attic?
Oh no, because I learned what that was about. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good film. Only because I like the actress in it, which is Louise Fletcher, and she played such a horrible grandmother in it, but she was so good. Such a great actress.
It's like Mommy Dearest. That was
yeah.
That was a hard movie to watch, but the acting was incredible.
I found that hard to watch as well, Heather. I think it was because I read the book before I watched the film,
Okay.
and oh yeah, that's a hard watch that was.
Another movie that I read the book, and it's hard. I mean, I could probably watch it again if it popped on TV, but it broke my heart was The Outsiders. That's where they all
Yes,
got their start. Matt Dillon, Tom
yeah,
Cruise, Rob Lowe,
Emilio, yeah,
Emilio, Ralph Macchio,
yeah,
C.
it-
Thomas Howell, Diane Lane,
yeah.
you know,
Gosh,
and
yeah, you're right. I forgot about that one actually.
St. Elmo's Fire, we almost forgot too.
Yes, and there was
Great
another
songs
one,
on there as well.
brilliant. And was it Demi Moore and Rob Lowe did another one
Demi
together?
Moore, Rob Lowe.
About Last Night, was it called? I think that one.
Yes, I think that was 80s too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I could relate to that book because I was a kid, on the other side of the tracks. So yeah, I liked, it broke my heart to watch my Ralph Macchio's character die, but
I know. This I like this film because it was based on a true story and it kind of scary. These are horrors. Sorry, yeah, but I'm going right into the horror section.
Let me guess, the Exorcist, the
The
Entity.
Entity.
That was in the
Heard that.
80s?
It was 80s, and it got Barbara Hershey in it, and it's based on a true story actually about a woman that was attacked by an entity, and it's very scary. I thought it was quite. It's an 18, so.
Speaking of scary movies, Poltergeist.
Oh yes, my favourite 80s.
Carolyn, come to the light. She was a small woman, but man, her characters, she took that size and she just,
I know.
she was a powerhouse.
We've got a neighbour actually who looks like the guy from the second one. Kane, is it? The one that's walking down the road in his black suit. We've got a neighbour that looks like him, and I'm a bit like, oh.
And Vegas, we already mentioned all the songs that were on The Lost Boys, including Cry Little Sister. Yep.
Great one.
The lyrics to that song still gives me chills. Cry, thou shalt not kill. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes.
And but you can't have 80s.
Great album. Yeah. I just didn't like the work.
You can't have 80s without a little bit of Jessica Fletcher. I had to bring this out because I love
the Golden Girls.
Yes, the Golden Girls.
Thank you for being Ben. Thank you for being my friend.
Oh, I love that. I've got a deck actually. I've got a Golden Girls deck. Found it the other day. Golden Girls Tarot. I love the Golden Girls.
I used to watch that all the time,
Yeah, it's so good.
I couldn't stand Sophia, and oh my God, Betty White's character. I was like, how stupid. But she played that character. I mean, they all really, yeah. Brilliant. I think Maude was my favorite. Well, I still call her Maude, but Dorothy, that show was groundbreaking. And so was Designing Women.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Designing Women. Talk about shoulder pads, Ben. You would love this show. Shoulder pads. You gotta check it out.
I knew. Do you know, Heather? That's just reminded me. I was going to get some shoulder pads tonight, and I forgot to put my shoulder pads on. I'm going to do it now, actually.
Oh my God!
Because I thought it's 80s. So I'm doing it, Heather. I'm doing it. There we go. Shoulder pads. It is the 80s, folks. I don't know if that makes you look like the Hulk actually or something.
I don't know how that got so popular. I mean, it looked like everybody was like hunched over. Like,
I love them though. I mean, it does look. You look like what's the guy off The Monsters? Lurch. It does make me look a bit.
Thank you, Miss Tara D. Go rest, my dear. It was so nice seeing you.
So good to see you, Miss Tara D.
Much love, my dear.
This one, Heather. Amityville.
I think I saw bits of the original. See, when I was younger, I wasn't allowed to watch that stuff. And then, of course, because too, I lived in a house that was actually haunted, and I was, I was, it attacked me, certain times while I lived there. I mean, I had to live with this thing. So for me, I had to be very careful of what, I watched. And even now, I mean, I'm not afraid of it anymore, But,
No.
especially back then, even the smallest thing would, and yeah.
Did you
So
did you see things then as a kid, like, and
I didn't see things, but I could feel what
feel it?
touching me and grabbing. Yeah.
Mm. So it fascinates me, things like that does. I
My
used to watch.
sister, my sister actually saw the black mist smoke thing
Mm,
coming down from our upstairs, crawl space, and you know, went at her. With
oh,
me, I always kind of was one of those people that when I would feel it coming around me, I would just pretend I was still sleeping and that I didn't know it was there. But sometimes it was just, yeah.
unbearable.
But when I had
It,
to go back to that house all those years later, I walked right inside and I said, "All right, you listen here. Excuse my language, everybody." I said, "You listen here, you motherfucker." I go, "I am not a child anymore. I am not scared of you. You will not touch me. You will not touch my mother. You will not bother my animals. If you're still here, I mean, I just
yeah, took went to
and
town on it.
you know what? I never was
Yeah,
never once after that, after
no,
moving back in there.
really, never experienced anything again after that.
And my dad would
Wow.
never believe, you know, um,
Yeah.
and he would block things out. And there were times when, I guess we had some aunts coming over and they could hear him upstairs because they had an idea of who it was. And and my dad just kept blocking out. It wasn't until my dad um, just almost passed away where he admitted to my mom, "You were right. I was laying in bed and I saw the red eyes looking at me from the and his room was in the room, one of the rooms that I grew up in because we had our rooms switched, but that one closet. So yeah.
We lived in a haunted house as well when I was a kid, but I don't remember it because I was a baby at the
Hi,
time.
Roman.
Hi, Roman. Nice to see you.
Yeah, like I
Um,
said, I don't, I watch how I say certain words, but this is where I had to stand up to this thing,
yeah,
take my
yeah.
home back. Hmm.
But we lived in a house where where it was derelict the one half, and
Hmm.
we bought it, but it was knocked into just one house, and the taps used to come on by themselves and things like
Night,
that. And
Sandy.
hi, oh, night, Sandy. Um, the taps used to come on, and there were certain rooms where, like, my brothers felt like there was something in there, but they couldn't
Hmm.
describe it. They just felt uneasy. My brother had an experience when he was a kid because he felt like someone was calling his name from one of the rooms, and he walked in
Hmm.
and there was nothing there. But my dad went on a job, and this guy was telling him about a house he lived in when he was younger, and he said it was derelict next door, but he said they used to hear like noises, like as if someone was walking around. Turned out it was our house, and my dad said, "Oh, well, we've been experiencing things as well, you know." And it turned out a man had fallen down the stairs, and a woman had fallen down the stairs. So a couple of people had had accidents there.
How
Um,
interesting that they were all having the same.
yeah, and we took
Man, we should
pictures.
do a show and pull cards.
We should, you know. And honestly, it's so
My parent
interesting.
oracle. Yeah.
Yeah. But I found a picture the other day of when I was a kid, and there's like a white. It looks like it could be the Flash, but there's like a face within it. It's ever so
Hmm.
weird. But yeah, I really do believe in things like that. But maybe that's why I've got such a fascination with it.
I've had experience when people say they don't exist. I saw my auntie 2 weeks after she passed away. She came
Wow.
to me at night, and that was the only time I've seen an apparition. And I wasn't, before. And then, then that thing started doing a lot. Well, continued to do what it was doing. But at least I had one good experience,
Yeah,
you know, with a
yeah,
spirit on the other side, my auntie.
that's good. That's good. And
Yeah.
I think it's as I've got older, I've kind of questioned things a lot more. But I do think there's something. There's got to be. There's definitely
Yeah,
something
there's
we can't.
more. There's more to just than this existence.
Yeah,
There's, I mean, I know
without a
people
doubt.
believe that there's nothing on the other side, and I respect that, but at the same time, it's like I've just had so many experiences that
There's definitely
for
something.
me,
Yeah, same. Yeah, I know what you mean.
there's no
There's
doubt.
too many experiences to deny that there's something not there, really. You know.
And another movie that started in the 70s, but the last two came out also in the 80s. People and they used this one song. all the time in music as a like a loop. The Imperial March theme from the Star Wars.
Oh yes, yeah,
Remember
that's
the
okay.
90s? Do, do,
Yeah,
do. And then now
yeah,
somebody else, Dua Lipa, used that for one of her songs
yes,
that came out.
yeah.
So that's also very popular, you know. So
And Thriller, even though it wasn't a film, it was a short film.
yes, I mean,
But
still,
that's
that
one.
was a production in of itself.
Yeah.
Hey, Gypsy.
Hey,
Um,
Gypsy.
so yeah, and I'm sure that that's been featured in, TV shows and, and
Yeah,
movies. So, but yeah. Um, oh, and another one, Less Than Zero.
I've
Remember
heard of it.
that
I
movie,
don't think
Robert
I've
Downey
seen.
Jr.?
Oh yes, I have seen it. Yeah,
It had
Robbie Downey Jr.
there was I could see the girl's face. I can't think of the actress's name, but it also had I don't know if Andrew McCarthy was in that. I think he was. But
Yeah.
the Bangles, Hazy Shade of Winter, their remake,
Yes.
that was in
Yes.
the movie.
Oh
And it's so
wow.
interesting how some remakes, it's like they're better than the originals. Like, oh, that
Yeah.
artist owns that song now. You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Because of
Yeah.
what they were
It's,
able to. So,
like
but yeah,
Whitney Houston, isn't it, when she sang "I'll Always Love You," which was actually a Dolly Parton song, wasn't it?
song. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, definitely.
exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly.
I
So,
There's only another couple I've got, Heather,
oh,
and it's another comedy, and I loved it as a kid. I bought it recently, actually. The High Spirits. Have you ever heard of that?
I
It's
think
got
I Daryl Hannah and Steven Gutenberg.
yeah. I don't think
I
it was very
think I might.
popular, but it's funny. It got quite a
What's
few good characters in it.
I was gonna say what songs are on there? Do you know of any?
No, and that's the thing. I'm just looking now, see if there's anything on. I can't remember. I don't know whether there was anything that was like, groundbreaking on there, but it was a good. It was a proper 80s kind of sounding.
Mhm.
Um, but no, I can't say anything on there. But yeah, it's funny. It's kind of like the a ghostly version of the Police Academy. So, if that's the
Oh,
only way I can say
okay.
it. But I'll tell you another one which I did like, and it was Gloria Estefan that sang on this soundtrack, and it was Three Men and a Little Baby,
Oh,
and it
oh,
was yeah.
I was
I
gonna mention that. Continue.
love that one, and I think it was Miami Sound Machine, was it?
Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine.
That was it,
Come on,
and
baby,
it
do
was
your conga. No, you can control
that
yourself.
was it.
Oh, is that the song there?
But it
Oh,
was the song called Bad Boys. Bad, bad,
oh
bad,
boy.
bad boys.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
that was
my
the one I
God.
was thinking of. I love
I'm trying
that.
to see. Oh, they're not going to tell me. No. Okay. I'll find out later. 'Cause now it's like, oh, High Spirits. I wonder who was on that soundtrack.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Another movie,
Go for
American
it.
Gigolo.
Oh, yes, yes.
You know,
American
Blondie.
Gigolo.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming,
I love
money.
that. I forgot about that. And of course, Purple Rain, which we spoke
We
about last
talked
time.
about
didn't we?
Purple Rain,
We did, we did.
great purple one.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
and
There's
like I
some
said,
good.
In Excess was in the Lost Boys.
Yes.
They teamed up with another
Yeah.
dude. I can't think of his name offhand, but yeah.
I'll tell you what I used to love from the 80s as well, and a musician was in it, but she didn't sing so much in it. Cher was in some good stuff in the 80s, I thought, like Witches of Eastwick.
Mm.
She never sang though in them, but she was like Moonstruck was another one.
Snap out of it. I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah.
the one that
Snap out of
was.
it. I used to love that. Oh, she did sing in Mermaids, but I think that was 1990. Shoot
Yeah.
song. Love
You know what
that.
movie was sad? I could never watch it again. Was Mask.
Oh yeah, with her son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that. She was brilliant in that one, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And
I
come
think she
back
was
to the
nominated again for another Academy. I know she won for
which one?
Moonstruck,
Yeah, she
but
did.
I don't know if she. I think she was nominated for another one though
Was it
Matt.
Silkwood? Silkwood.
Silkwood.
Yeah.
She was in Silkwood, but it was Sissy
No,
Spacek. I think that won an
yeah.
Academy Award for that.
I have to say though, although she won for Moonstruck, I think at the same time that Glenn Close was up for Fatal Attraction, and I have to say I preferred Fatal Attraction to Moonstruck,
Okay.
and I think Glenn Close did a really good job in Fatal Attraction because she was
That's what
scary
Cookie
in that.
said. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that film. It's awful, but I love it.
There was another movie I saw down here. Or did it make me think? Oh, so it's not a movie, but it still was a major soundtrack of the 80s. Miami Vice.
Yeah, yes, Miami
You
Vice, the
hope,
TV.
Harold Hope, I mean, all of them,
Yeah,
You
you're
Better Be
right.
Good to Me. Tina Turner was on there. Phil Collins, I Could Feel It in the Air Tonight.
Yes.
All those great songs from, Miami Vice.
God, yeah, I forgot about Miami
Jeff,
Vice.
Glenn Fry. And Glenn Fry and Collins also had a role at some point in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I forgot about those, Heather. There was some
Hmm.
good TV shows actually in the 80s as well as movies, wasn't there? That had some good,
Oh, there
you
were
know.
so many. Family Ties, and a lot of them too were talking about. And I didn't realize it until I watched someone did a compilation of shows from the 80s that actually dealt with serious issues at the time, and like Different Strokes did an episode on how do I say this? Because I don't want to, trigger anybody, but it had to do with teaching kids about unwanted touches and things with adults. Taught kids how to, be careful.
Yeah,
One taught kids about, that one with Kirk Cameron on before he became Mr. Evangelist, but talking seriously about drugs with kids during the show afterwards. Family Ties, having to do with, Alex losing a dear friend and having, I think, a survivor guilt. So there were other shows that really kind of addressed, some of these
yeah,
issues. Hmm.
yeah. It's
And
interesting.
Todd Bridges mentioned later on that when they did that episode, it was hard for him because he had gone through something like that before going and starring on the show. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
just,
Yeah,
these kids, I wish their parents would protect these kids better if you're going to let your kids or make your kids go into entertainment, you know.
yeah. Yeah, this is the trouble, isn't it? You
Hmm.
know.
That's why I
Uh,
can't watch a lot of stuff anymore.
no.
Because I know now what these people have done. And, it's just kind of like, Shannon's like, oh, just enjoy it for the movie and the story. And it's like, well, it's kind of hard when you know this person likes children. You know what I
Overshadows
mean?
it.
It just,
Yeah. It overshadows it, doesn't it?
you mentioned me by any chance. That's my nickname. What?
Oh, what's your nickname, Roman?
Roman? You completely have lost me. John said, oh, John, it was my birthday and I cried because I wanted
Cake.
cake too. You would cry too if,
Is
so
that you'd cry too if it happened to you?
yeah. But 12, 10, 6, 6. What? What song is this, Jonathan? I mean, yeah, well, John. What is this?
It's
And
got
every
to be
time
one
I
of his.
see his last name, I think of Glenn Medeiros. I want to start singing,
Oh,
"Who's gonna
yes.
change my love for you?"
Do you know, Heather, I was trying to find him out. I looked him up when you mentioned him last time because, funny love, I hadn't heard of John
Oh,
and Glenn until you said on Miami
Miami.
Vice. I love it. Um, and I can't find any CDs of him in this country. They're all like either out of
What about
print or
Spotify? Does UK get Spotify or
yeah. I'm
things?
just old fashioned because I still like physical
Yeah, so
media.
does Shan.
Yeah,
He's
I still
uh-huh.
I have to I like to have the booklet and look through the booklet and stuff.
Yeah, and talking
It's
about
so important.
Ghostbusters, the second one had Bobby Brown. You know,
Yeah.
too hot,
And rock.
too hot to handle, too cold to hold. The other Ghostbusters, and they're in control.
She knows where it is. Um,
Oh.
what's that? Wasn't Rocky another one as well? I think
Eye of the Tiger.
yes, Eye of
The
the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger. It's
Tiger.
the thrill of the fight. Yep.
And I'm sure James Brown did a song as well called "Living in America."
America. Living
Yeah,
in
in
America.
America.
Yep.
I love that song.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, I don't realise. You don't realise actually how many there are, do you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listening about it, it's
Oh,
crazy.
Gypsy, stop, girl. I'm trying to see if I missed, excuse me, anything here, but I've got everything on my list. But yeah, Eddie and the Cruisers, that was an amazing soundtrack.
Do you like Star Trek? I can't remember
The
whether it was
Next
yours.
Generation was the one I
It was
would
the Next
watch.
Generation.
But I'm just, girl, well, when I say Star Wars, I'm more like, you know, the originals. As they started
Yeah.
doing the additional ones, I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was happy to see, Harrison Ford back as Han Solo, but he said he would only do it if they finally killed off Han Solo because
I
Harrison Ford
know.
never liked really Han Solo. And I'm like,
How can you not like Han Solo?
he preferred Indiana. He said there was
Oh,
there
really?
was nothing to his character, really that, I'm just like,
No.
are you kidding me? Han Solo was the
He
best.
was the best. I loved Han Solo and
But,
Chewie.
he broke Carrie Fisher's heart too. They had a real relationship.
I know. I've heard that actually. Later on in life, she talked about it, didn't she?
In her book. I still need to get that book.
Yeah.
Finally got a card to our local library. I'm going to have to. And not long after that book came out and she did a couple of TV shows is when she all of a sudden up and passed away on an air flight back home. So for the last
Crazy.
Star Wars film, they had to do a little bit of CGI,
I know they did, didn't they? Because she was in the first, the first of the new
First two,
trilogy, and
mhm.
was she in the last one? The
I don't believe so. No, I don't know because I know that she passed away trying to save her son.
yeah, that's right. That's
And what
right.
happens? He still dies.
I
Spoiler
know.
alert, everybody. But like I
I
said,
know.
it's been out, and I'm just like, what? He falls in love with Ray. She saves him, a lot sooner than they were able to save his father. And
Yeah,
then what? You're going to kill him off? Come
yeah.
on, the Skywalker legacy has got to continue.
It's got to. I
Oops.
know. That was a shock though. That was their son, wasn't it?
Right.
Leia and we're spoiling things, aren't we? Sorry, guys.
Oh, come
Don't
on. It's
listen
been
to
out for
the.
what, 40 years now?
True,
So,
true. Yeah, if you haven't seen it now.
yeah, I was just like, wait a minute. When the guy goes, huh? It's
Yeah.
like they were brothers and sisters. But, the Clone Wars, I will admit, people did not like Hayden. They said that he did an awful job. But you know what?
I thought he was good.
It was not him. It was the
No,
writing.
it
Lucas
was.
really dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the writing was okay, but Jar Jar Binks.
I could never get over that trilogy because it looked far too advanced to be before the first trilogy, the original trilogy, and
Yeah.
I couldn't get on board with it very well, even because I was a kid at the time when that came out, and I couldn't get
Yes,
on
I
board with
did.
it.
She was amazing.
She was. She was in The Burbs as well, wasn't she? And Drop Dead Fred. Have you ever seen those?
The Burbs I saw, and also When Harry Met Sally.
Yes. Yeah, she was in that, wasn't she? I thought she was beautiful. I
Wishful
did.
drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was and then the Princess Diaries is when she talked about her relationship with Harrison and how, yes, he was he was older than her, but how she just fell in love with him.
Yeah. Oh, they were great.
I ever see him, I'm going to punch him in the nose for hurting my princess.
I know.
You got this coming.
Dairy.
Yes, I will never want this. That was a great scene. Oh my God. So they're arguing. Billy Crystal and his wife are, are getting a divorce, and they bring in a wagon wheel. So Carrie's moving in with this guy, and he wants this wagon wheel coffee table, and they're trying not to be, jaded by what Billy's and his wife is going through, and they leave, and Carrie looks at him and goes, "I promise you, I will never want this wagon wheel table." Yes, because they were fighting over the rug, Billy and them. So, but I love how you nailed that one. Yes,
That's
girl.
Ace Jacks.
Yes.
Bruno
And
Kirby
she
was
wrote,
brilliant.
Postcards from the
Sure.
Edge, which was made into a movie, a hit movie
Yes.
from Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Bruno
God.
Kirby, I don't know. Oh, Bruno Kirby was the
Yeah.
boyfriend. God, I never liked no, I can't do those
Oh,
movies. Mm-mm.
can't you? I love those movies. I do love
I
those.
mean, I like my
I,
crime shows and stuff and whatnot, but there's just certain,
yeah.
luckily my mom decided not to want anything to do with that part of our Italian family.
Yeah.
She was like,
Really?
she could have been taken care of, but she
Yeah.
says I was not going to be willing to sacrifice what you know what I mean? She's like, no,
Yeah.
nothing part of that.
Yeah.
And
Oh
so,
gosh. Wow.
mhm.
No. Interesting, Heather. Fascinating. Hi,
Letty
Lottie.
B. Oops. No, that's Jax. Hi, Jax. Yes. He even helped
Yeah.
George Lucas rewrite some of the scripts too to make them better.
Oh,
But
did
Letty
she?
B is here. Be sure she's
Hey,
been doing
Lottie.
her Christmas piano instrumentals. So be sure
Oh.
to. Oh, here we go. We got some more coming. Look, Sister Act, the wedding.
Yes.
No, the wedding singer was 890s though, I thought.
I think Sister Act was 90s as well. And Hawk. They were going into 90s now. I love it. There's some good stuff from the 90s though.
Yeah. When you look at the early 90s, it wasn't until really like 90s and stuff that, stuff really
Yeah.
changed. And there you go. Thank you, Jax. These
She's a
are the
great
scripts,
mod.
very polished. Yep. Did you mention Men Without Hats? What movie?
Oh.
So did one of their songs, we can dance if we want to, we can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Yeah.
I like it.
There is actually, I just came across an 80s song that I did not know existed because I play a game on my iPad called Merge Gardens. And so this guy got frozen in time because of these vines that overgrew and did that to people. And he was in the 80s. So when the girl came and discovered, and she was releasing all these people from different time periods going way, way back from these vines, Mike was from the 80s. So there's a little thing that they do every now and then where there's a dance floor. And if you want a dance floor with Mike, you have to, give so many coins or whatever. But there was this song. I'm like, oh, this is a cool song. And then when you look underneath the information, they said this was actually from an 80s song by a band called, not Secret, is it Secret Garden? Not the Secret Garden or something. And now I got it on my playlist. I was like, very cool.
Wow.
It was Men at Work. Wasn't that a movie with Amelia? Oh, Men at Work. No, Men Without Hats was the band, and Men at Work was Emilio and Charlie Sheen. Remember?
Yes, I've seen that
Brooklyn.
film. Great film. It was good. That was Men at Work as well. That's a comedy. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, going into the comedies. Oh, when they made the parody of Top Gun with Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
Hot Shots.
Wasn't Whoopi Goldberg in it as well? At the beginning, in one scene. Sure, she was.
For the parody of Hot Shots?
Yeah.
I don't know, but that Lloyd guy, I mean, I can see their faces, but yeah, I love they were all you look back now, I'm like, oh my God, but they were funny. She goes, call me little sizzling belly or something. Lloyd Bridges, thank you.
Yes.
Oops.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
And Lloyd, yep.
Did you like Naked Gun? That I used to like.
When I was younger, I thought it was funny, but as I got older, I'm like, oh my God, I can't.
Leslie Neal. Was it Leslie Neal?
Leslie Nielsen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was it. And he did another parody called Repossessed with Linda Blair in, and that was quite funny. With The Exorcist.
that was funny. Yeah. Shirley, you don't mean that. I do. And don't call me Shirley or something like that.
I do remember that.
You picked the wrong day to stop sniffing. What, girl? Yes. I am, and don't call me Shirley. Well, but like the line from Dirty Dancing, nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah,
that became one of the.
It's a great one, isn't that? Great line.
Mhm.
Oh, I love that little
Wow, I
film.
can't. I'm just like rattling my brain now, thinking of all the as a child, you know.
I used to
Oh,
love it.
teachers.
Oh yeah,
Teacher. 38 Special. There are some great other songs on there. I thought of it because of Ralph Macchio. I'm like, what other Ralph Macchio movie do you remember before his career started to wane off? And Teachers. That was, I think, his next
yes,
big movie after Karate Kid. Yeah.
yeah. Teachers, gosh.
That had like I said, I could see their faces, but then I can't put a oh, and also Endless Love. Lionel Richie and Diana Ross doing that
Yeah,
beautiful White
that's great.
Knights. Gregory Hines and
Oh
Mikhail
yeah,
Baryshnikov.
yeah. Oh
Say
god, yeah, that's another
you,
one, isn't it?
say me. That was a sad
Yeah.
movie. That was good, but it was. Oh, I mean, I wish he
Say
would have done
you,
more
say
acting. I
me.
really liked Mikhail Baryshnikov in that.
Some actors are like just did 80s and then didn't try and transfer over to like later on did like a bit like musicians got
You
stuck
know
in the
who did
80s
though
and then
is uh, Carrie Ilwis from Princess Bride.
oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
done
that's true.
shows over the years. He's
Yeah.
still very much working, and you see he
Tom
plays good guys, bad guys.
Tom
So
Hanks as well. That's another one. He carried over.
yeah, bosom buddies. Billy Joel.
Yeah, yeah.
Did the theme song for that. I can't think of. I know the song, but my brain doesn't want to work. But I have some issues now with some things I've been hearing about with Hanks, and I'm like, please don't let it be true.
Oh no, really? Oh yeah. This is the trouble when things like that come out, isn't it?
Mm. Ella Enchanted, List Liar, Kelly Ellis was in. Okay. There's been other TV shows. Oh, remember, I don't know if anybody saw this. It came out I can't remember how long they were on. But this was, I think, it was after 12, no, it was after 2010. There was a show called Psych on the USA Network. And the main character is this white dude who tries to tell people he's psychic, but he can see things. He can pick up on stuff that he sees and so when he shares this, they're like, oh, you're psychic. He goes, yeah, but anyway, and his sidekick is this black dude named Gus. I mean, it was funny. And he actually was on a guest role too for on that show, if people remember Psych. It's funny. It's a comedy. So I
I
don't
think
know if
I've
you did.
heard of it.
Yeah. And then at beginning of every episode, they had a contest if you could spot the watermelon, and they hit it really well on a lot of these. And the people, you had, only a couple of hours after the show ended to pop in where you saw the watermelon and then be put in for a drawing
Mm,
for something. So
yeah.
Sean Spencer and Gus something, Gus would be like, Sean. Get angry. Sean. Oh, and Corbin Burnson was in there.
Yes. Yeah.
Moonlighting. Can't forget Moonlighting.
Oh, was that with
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis? That's it. I was gonna
And now
say,
he
yeah.
can't talk.
I
They said the
know.
worse.
So
Like,
sad,
oh.
isn't it?
But all the great movies he's left behind. Yippee ki mother.
Oh, Die Hard. I
The Die Hard
know.
movies there. There's another 80s, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. The first one was. Yeah.
Yeah.
87, I think. Yeah.
And Gypsy says, and Gypsy knows she's in the entertainment business. A lot of Hollywood delves in, yeah,
Yeah.
AC. I'm not sure what the AC, but probably what we're both thinking though.
Wow.
Wham, Wake Me Up.
Wow.
Yeah, that was in a movie.
Wake me up.
That was also featured in Zoolander.
Oh, was it?
That was such a stupid fucking movie, but that's something Heather still laughs at when she sees. I mean,
Is that Ben Stiller?
yes,
Zoolander. Yeah. I love that.
Blue Steel.
Yeah.
And then there was the Magnum, which is still the same.
Yeah.
Lenny
I love it.
Kravitz was in there too, and stuff. So they had a lot of, people that would pop in. So.
Yeah. Love Wham. Wham's good.
but yeah, with Madonna, that was it really, for, the 80s, and then most of the movies after that, you know, too bad. I don't think she's as horrible as an actress. I did see Body of Evidence. That was in the 90s,
Oh,
with
that was
William Dafoe.
yeah,
Um,
her erotica period, wasn't it? That
she was just really trying to, you know,
pushed the boundaries.
push the boundaries, and the reason why she said she kept doing that was because people kept telling her that she was nasty and she goes, oh, you think that, and so she kept doing, pushing it further and further to say, see what you're saying about me, I don't care, I'm just gonna, but
Yeah.
um Ava, she played Ava Perón. That was an amazing job she did
Oh,
for
that was
Evita.
brilliant. She
But
did
that
do
again too was 90s. Yeah, I think it was
yeah,
95,
it was. And
96.
wasn't she in a film with Rosie O'Donnell?
Who?
Rosie O'Donnell. This
A
used
League
to
of
be
Their
my
Own.
yeah,
Yes, it used to be my playground, but I
that's
think
it.
that was the 90s.
It was. I think it was about
And
92
it had
that
Tom
came out.
Hanks in it. It
Yeah,
had Gina Davis.
that's it.
Um,
Yeah.
that was, and I just felt so bad she let her team down to let her sister have that win. I was like, come on, you just let all your teammates down. They worked
I know.
so hard to win, and then you sorry, spoiler, like I keep saying spoiler alert, but come on now, the movies are The Bodyguard. Well, we can continue talking a little bit, Whitney Houston, again, of course, that was a great soundtrack
That was a good
from
one.
so we'll have to have a 90s movie day too.
I know, you could have a 90s or
We can
2000s.
talk about singles, and we can talk about,
Yeah.
a couple of other, they're kind of leaving me right now, but Bill and Ed's Excellent Adventure.
Oh gosh, yeah, Bill and Ted. I used to love that.
The second one actually had Slaughter doing the song on it, the heavy
They've
metal
done a
band
new one,
stuff.
haven't they, recently of that, I think.
Yes, and it showed them, I guess Bill, I don't know who, I can't remember who Bill, if that was Keanu Reeves, but I guess he's a janitor and stuff and whatnot. And I was like, do I want to watch this? I'm like, I don't know about these remakes. Like they're redoing Practical Magic.
I know.
No,
You
especially if
can't
80
do
Twins
that.
not going to be in it.
I know.
Mr. Blue Eye, one green eye. I mean,
Well,
bye, Dipsy.
Bye Gypsy. They remade Charm, didn't they? And I couldn't believe they did that.
Oh,
I was
God.
so annoyed about that.
Talk
You can't.
about getting me with a spoon. I
I
mean,
know.
Jesus. Oh,
You
and The
can't.
Craft. That came out in the 90s, but that had a great soundtrack too.
Oh, The Craft. Yeah, love that.
And they used
Brilliant.
they did now, and again, a band that actually does a really good job to almost owning the original, but not quite, because no one can, how soon
Yeah.
is now the Smiths, nobody can touch the Smiths original
No.
version. But
No.
Love Spit Love did a kick-ass job, and that's why they used it for Charmed.
Yeah, they did do a
Charmed had
great job.
soundtracks too, but
They
only
did.
after Shannon left, which is weird because the first 3 seasons you had the Goo Goo Dolls, you had where are all the where have other cowboys gone? I love Paula Cole, and so they had a lot of cool songs on there, but they
Yeah,
waited until Rose McGowan took over, and then they started releasing soundtracks, and they're very good.
yeah,
I've got some songs. I still have the CDs actually.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got one of their CDs as well.
I keep saying to wait for 90s, and I keep reading.
I know. We're gonna have talked about it.
Oh my! So we are at 1:30. Well, my time. It's 9:30 your time.
Yeah.
So how are you doing? Is there something else you want to talk about with
No, I
me?
think I've covered all the films that I've got. So there
And
wasn't
then we'll
anything
end, and we'll be like, oh shit!
I know
I
we
forgot
forgot
about
that
that.
one.
Do we want to send people off though with a fun
With the
reading? I've got my
yes.
new. I don't know if you saw this, but I got my new Lynn Normans. Look at these, Ben.
Oh,
These are the
nice.
backs.
They're
'Cause
different, aren't
they're a
they?
little mango, which I'm not quite, but it's still enough where,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
the print's a little
cute.
small, but these are very cool. They're based on
I like it.
ravens. So, but
I like
yeah,
the card shape.
yes, I like unique. And I
Yeah.
ordered my folia, which is round, and that'll be here next week. So it just got released. So very, very excited about the folia.
Love it.
So let's see what we can.
Okay,
Let's see what kind of movies or songs pop up for the.
let's do it. I'm going to pull in the Lenormand too.
Yeah, for 90s, we can even talk about the X-Files soundtracks too.
Oh yeah, the X-Files. God, they had some good ones.
The Crow. So yes, stay tuned. Next one might just be a 90s.
There
I think
you
we
go,
should
guys.
just admit the next one's going to be the 90s.
Yeah. It's going to be 90s. We're going all out in 90s.
We're gonna party like it's 1999.
Yeah, man. Well, I've got The Bear, folks. And there was a film called The Bear, but I think that was 90s. But that's the future, guys, isn't it? So maybe they're sustainable, The Bear. But in Lenormand, The Bear, let me have a look what it says in the book, because I don't usually read Lenormand, but I'm trying to learn how to do Lenormand. So the bear is a symbol of power and authority, as well as possession of resources. This card indicates that the client's advantageous position or powerful support from high-ranking individuals. Bear is a neutral card, and how the bear's power will be used depended on other cards. It signifies protection, authority, professionalism, and resilience. It indicates an overestimation. It can indicate an overestimation of one's strengths, loss of power, or financial loss. But we're going to look on the positive side. So we can say it signifies protection, authority, and professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
So, time of year, it's Christmas. Let's
Yes.
be professional. That's out the window, isn't it?
Nice. It's also a maternal card because the mama bear would associate, with strength and mama energy, and
Yeah, earthy energy, isn't it, as well, I would say.
And this deck that I got, look at the tiny little book, Ben.
Wow, that is tiny.
I have got, and I can brag about this. I got the tiniest book out there.
Oh. Well, you know what? You just get a magnifying glass and it's fine. Everything's
There you
fine.
go. But the print really on these are small, so I hope next time that they print these again. But Ben, it came with a beautiful box.
Oh,
And
that's really
velvet
pretty.
inside. Look at that.
Is it mass market or is it an indie deck?
This was Etsy.
Oh.
And then after the day I got it and I went live and I showed everybody, they said that the shop had closed down for time being. I'm like, oh, I was lucky.
That was lucky. That is very lucky.
You got any more?
No, that was it. Sorry, I only pulled one. What did you
Heather's
buy?
likes doing things in threes, but she'll keep this. So
That's
we got
fine.
birds. And I could think of myself, the birds was the movie The Birds.
Alfred Hitchcock.
The Cuckoo's Nest. But anyway, the birds are about talk, chatter, gossip, trying to, avoid some of that during the holidays and every day, especially if it's a nasty gossip. But, they also can refer to nowadays as programs like Twitter, watching what you tweet. I know they call it X now, but, anyway. So the birds are about communication, gossiping, talking. So being mindful, of what we say and speak, or being kind of awares of, letter came up too. So that's about talking, chatting. So, and also I got Scythe. And know what made me think of this song from the 80s? Don't Pay the Ferryman. For some reason, because he's like crossing you over to the other side. So even though he doesn't necessarily carry a scythe, it still has that feeling of the scythe. Things happening very quickly, things coming to an end, cutting things out of your life. So at this time of year, trying to cut away those people that, talk bad about you, write nasty things maybe about you or have written to you. And, those people, you give them the shaft.
Yeah.
A sharp one. But metaphorically, not physically. We don't.
Short, sharp shrift.
We're not promoting that today. But it's so funny. These almost came out like a horror film, the birds, the scythe.
I know, mine was like the bear. Like,
Well,
got a lot of
her.
animals.
But so yeah, that's it, and I'm sticking to
That's
it. We're
lovely.
sticking to it.
That's
So
fab.
everybody, thank you for being here, and Ben, thanks for hanging out with me again.
Thank you for having me. I
So
had a
much
fabulous time. I
fun.
loved that. It was great talking about the 80s.
Oh my God, yes. And next time it will be 90s. There's plenty to
I
talk
know.
about in the 90s.
Loads.
And tonight, in a couple of hours for my Friday night sidekicks, Tom Early Ritual is
Is he
actually
sent?
going to make it tonight.
Is he?
He
What time's
is.
this?
And this is going to be 5 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So it'll probably be around 11 your
One.
time.
What? Is it 8
Oh,
your
1?
time?
Oh, it's already 8 o'clock your time.
Yeah. Yes, because it's yeah. That's okay. I might stay up a little bit later.
Oh my
if
God.
I if I stay up
This
later, I
whole
will pop in
time
and say
difference.
hello. I know it sucks, doesn't it? The time difference.
It does. But
It's not fair. Oh well, I'll try and pop in if I'm
and
away.
I asked Tom,
Definitely.
any topic you want
It's
to talk
about
about.
time we
Really,
sort out,
no.
isn't
I'm
it?
like, okay. But when Tom and I get together, we talk about paranormal, we talk about spooky stuff. And so, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. He hasn't been able to join me because he's been just so busy with work and
Yeah.
everything, taking care of Sam and stuff. And that
Time of
it's
year,
been a
isn't it?
good 4 months, I think, 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
So I'm very
Oh well, that'll be
excited.
good to see Tom.
I told him I get to hang out with my little bros today. I got to
Yeah.
hang out with
I
Ben,
know. It's
and then I get
true.
to hang out with Tom tonight. Yes, Irene, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern,
No.
for the
Oh,
East
that'll be
Coast.
good.
So,
I'm
and
excited. That'll be
yeah, and
lovely.
then tomorrow, Ginger Faye and I are going to get together on my channel, and we're going to do a Para Oracle. She does Terra Normal on her channel. I do Para Oracle on mine, and we're going to be looking at the house. And I got to go into it after we moved here. That Shan grew up in that was haunted when he was younger.
Oh,
And so we are going to be pulling cards tomorrow on the Macaulay House in Jacksonville, Oregon. So that's why we got to get together and pull cards on that other place of yours if you're not.
yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. That would be so interesting.
That. So,
Yeah.
all right. Anything you got coming up, Ben? Any videos that you're working on?
No, I haven't at the moment, and it's simply just because I'm so busy with work. I haven't had time to it's time of year, I think, guys, and then I'm away in the
Mm-hmm.
next week because of Christmas and that and family coming over, so it's going to be a bit busy, I think. But I will get back to doing. I might do some recorded content, but and I have got one live coming up with a friend, Govinda Dean, over at the tarot camp, the Christian tarot camp. He's invited me over, so we're going to do a live just before Christmas, I think.
Are you going to simulcast so that I get a notification, or do I need to go?
I'll send you the link because I think we're doing it on his channel. Because there's only 10, I've only got 10 subscribers, so I don't think many people would turn up.
Well,
So
you got people there. He'd be like, "Here, go over to Ben's channel." But
that's true.
do you have
So
to subscribe to his channel to be able to comment?
yeah, I will. Hang on, let me see if I can pop his channel in the
Because I'm trying to refrain from doing a lot of subscribing because I get inundated.
I know.
So people that I know have a lot of subscriptions, I'll go and unsubscribe for a while just to get a break from all of them,
Yeah.
and then I'll go back later on to be able to participate in things and oversubscribe. So it's
No, I know. It can be overwhelming, can't it, sometimes?
it does. It can be, yes.
So if I'll try it. Well, I'll do it. I'll send you the link anyway, Heather, so you've got it.
Cool
But
beans.
yeah, it's a great channel. I love Govinda. He actually lives not far from me, so we get together every so often. And
Oh,
he's
how
just such a lovely
nice.
soul. He's very he's just lovely guy. So yeah, do check
Oh,
him out if you haven't, and his channel is called the
you said something about
Christian Tarot.
Christian. Is it like a Christian-based faith tarot channel?
Yeah, it is. He's very into. He's a Christian,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the thing with me because I was always unsure of, oh, can I use tarot and be a Christian at the same time? Because I do like
Of course, yeah.
biblical
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I was a little bit, but it's funny because at the same time he was doing that, and I found it very fascinating. But he's just got a really light energy about him,
That's
and he's just a lovely person. So we're good friends. So yeah, we'll probably be doing more in the future. But we said we'd do
Oh,
something
there
different.
you go.
So,
You
yeah.
can start
So,
building up your channel again with new people.
yeah. Get in there. Get in there.
Bon oui. Good luck, guys. Bon oui.
Oh, thanks,
I don't know
Roma.
what bon oui means, but I'm sure it means, good,
French kiss. I think. I don't
Oh,
know.
bon
Oui.
oui. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, bon oui.
Oui.
Okay.
I
Bon
would say.
oui.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Oh, and there we go. Thank you, Jax. There is.
Oh, that's it. Thank you, Jax. That's the one. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I think I saw something where you kept doing a spinning and it kept landing on his name and not yours for reading.
That was it.
That was
That's
him.
what, yeah, because we said, oh, we'll do a spinning wheel, and like, so it's fair, it takes it in turns, but it kept landing on his name. And I said, it's fixed, you fixed it. But no, he hadn't. It was just we had a laugh about that.
Alrighty. So he looks like he's fun to be around.
Yeah,
So
he's a
maybe we can
lovely
invite
guy.
him to one of ours to talk about music or
Yes.
something. That would
Oh,
be cool.
he's so funny. He's like, we've got the same sense of humor as well, me and Govinda. So yeah, double trouble. And we're both Gemini, so there's 4 of us. So
So there's plenty at the party.
yeah,
Ben brings the party, let me tell you.
yeah.
You never know who's going to be popping up.
No, you never know who's going to come along. You never know
There
who I'm
you
going to channel.
On to the next. So
Yeah,
everybody, thank you again for joining Ben and I. We enjoy you all so much. And again,
absolutely.
that good YouTubey stuff. And we will see you for our next 90 show. So
Yeah.
bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.